All right, for number 10, you should get that f of 0 is 0, f of 6 is 0, f of 2 is negative 2, f of negative 2 is 1, f of 3 is negative, f of negative 1 is positive, f of x equaling 0 will make x equal 0, 4, and 6. For f, you want to know when your y values are negative, and that is from 0 to 4. For g, your domain is negative 4 to 6 with brackets. H, your range is negative 2 to 3 with brackets. I is 0, 0, 4, 0, 6, 0. J is 0, 0. K is 2 times. L is 1 time. M is x equals 5. N is x equals 2. For number 12, your domain is negative infinity to infinity. Your range is 0 to infinity with a parentheses. Your y-intercept is 0, 0, and there's no symmetry. For 14, it's negative pi to pi with brackets. Range is negative 1 to 1 with brackets. Y-intercept 0, 0. X-intercept pi 0 and negative pi 0, and it's symmetric to the origin. 16 is not a function. 18 is domain 0 to 4, brackets. Range 0 to 3, brackets. X and y-intercepts 0, 0, no symmetry. D, your 20, your domain is negative 3 to infinity with a bracket. Range is 0 to infinity with a bracket. Y-intercept is 0, 2. X-intercept negative 3, 2, and no symmetry. 22, negative infinity to infinity for domain. Range is negative infinity to 5 with a bracket. Y-intercept 0, 4. X-intercept negative 1, 0, 2, 0, and no symmetry. For 24, A, the answer is no, it is not a point. B, your answer is y is negative 22. C, x is negative 1/3 and x is 2. D, negative infinity to infinity. E, x is 0 and x is 5/3. Those might be intercepts, so 0, 0 and 5/3 0. F is 0, 0. 26A is yes, it's a point. B is a half. C is x equals 0 and x equals a half. D is negative infinity to negative 4, parenthesis. Negative 4 to infinity, parentheses. E is none. F is a half. 28 is yes. B is 4 for y. C is negative 2 for x. D is negative infinity to infinity. E and F are both 0, 0. All right, the next page, number 12 was no. 14, yes. 16 is 2 is less than x, which is less than 5. Oh, wait, no, I think you have more answers than that. Excuse me. How about x? How about negative infinity to negative 8, negative 2 to 0, and 2 to 5? Sorry. 18 is no. 20 is negative 8 to negative 4, 0, 0, and 5, 0. 22 is negative 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 2. Your domain is negative 3 to 3, brackets, 0 to 3, brackets. C, you're decreasing from negative 3 to negative 1 and 0 to 1. You're increasing from negative 1 to 0 and 1 to 3. It is an even function. 24 is 1, 0. B is 0 to infinity. And range is negative infinity to infinity. C, we're increasing from 0 to infinity. And there is no symmetry. Or it's not even, odd, or neither. Excuse me. 26A is negative pi over 2, 0. 0, 1, pi over 2, 0. B is negative pi to pi with brackets. Range is negative 1 to 1 with brackets. C is increasing, negative pi to 0. Decreasing, 0 to pi. It's even. 28. We got negative 2.30, 0, 1, and 3, 0. Domain is negative 3 to 3, brackets. Range is negative 2 to 2, brackets. We're increasing from negative 3 to negative 2 and 0 to 2. We're constant from negative 2 to 0, and we're decreasing from 2 to 3, and there is neither. 29, your maximum is at 0, 3. Your minimum is at negative 2, 0 and 2, 0. 30, your max is at 0, 2, and your minimum is at negative 1, 0 and 1, 0. 31, your max is at pi over 2 and 1, and min is at negative pi over 2 and negative 1. 32, your max is at 0, 1. Your min is at negative pi, negative 1, and pi, negative 1. 34 is even. 36, neither. 38, neither. 40, even. 42, odd. 44, odd. All right. Hopefully you did awesome on that, and you will be ready for your quiz next time. Please come with questions prior to class on Tuesday. Monday you don't have school. You will want to ask questions before your quiz. So please come with them before Tuesday. Alright, so we are going to graph the following by hand. We're going to state the average rate of change. So, I take for granted that I think everybody should know how to graph a linear equation, but some of us don't. So let's review. Your y-intercept is 3, and your slope is up to over 1. Up to over 1. And you draw your line. The average rate of change means what's the slope? So you should say your average rate of change is 2. Yay, go you. Alright. The next thing that we're going to look at is we're going to determine if scatter diagrams have a relation, and if so, if they're linear or nonlinear. If a scatter diagram has a relation, that means the dots aren't all over the place. That means there's a pattern to your dots. So if we look at this first one, this is a scatter diagram. Yay, because they're kind of lumped together there. What you do is you draw a line of best fit. So is that linear? And your answer is yes. So it is has a relation, and it is a linear relation. On this one, your dots are all right here, and we draw a line through the middle. So it is a relation. Is that a linear line? Is it straight? The answer is no. So non-linear. Here we have this. It's like a rainbow of dots. So it is a relation because there is a pattern there. And it forms a non-linear relation. Yay, go you.